This is a criminal. I am... Hello, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of my creaky chair, but also, why not with Yvonne? Hello. Let's be honest, I forgot how to start my video. So, that's just gonna be the intro. It has been way too long, okay, since the last Why Not episode. I've actually tried to record Why Not multiple times, except for the fact that I just haven't gotten it right. You know, the last couple of recordings that I've had were just not there. So, right now, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like recording. It has been a long time since I've uploaded a Why Not episode, but also just in general updated my YouTube channel. Lots of things have happened since 2 months ago, which was my last upload on this channel, and even more 4 months specifically. It's been 4 months since my recording for Why Not, and now we're here. And again, lots and lots have happened. Oh, geez, I hope my parents aren't gonna come home anytime soon. But yeah, so we're back here. Why is that guy staring at me? I hope he's not staring at me. My neighbor is outside. I have no idea what he's doing. He's like rubbing his car. Oh God, I'm scared. Anyways, so yes, we're back. It has been a while. Oh, geez. It has been, I'm watching the guy. I should stop. It has been a long while since we've recorded, and I'm glad to be back. I'm already sweating because I'm not nervous because I talk to myself all the time, so it can't be that nerve-wracking to talk to myself for like a half an hour. But you know, it's weird. It feels different, but we're back anyways, and I'm so excited. Today is, let me check the date. Today is June 25th, 2020, on a Thursday, and it's 6 o'clock right now. So my parents will be home very soon, but let's hope not soon, but like, you know, soon, but that doesn't. Okay. Okay. School ended on Tuesday. Technically, it ended on Monday for me because I didn't attend the quote-unquote last day of school on Tuesday. I did go on Monday, and then I saw how boring it was, and I'm like, heck no, I don't want to go. So, yeah. The past couple of months have been a whirlwind. Lots have happened, again, with just like in our society, but also just like in my life. It's a little overwhelming. Like, there's a lot happening, but at the same time, everything is just so still. And it's weird, and it's awkward, and, you know, it feels like it's summer. It feels like it's just another day for me, because usually during the summer I stay home anyway, and it's a choice. But because of quarantine and because of COVID-19 still being out there, and it's still not being very safe, you know, it's not so much of a choice anymore, but now it's more of like a necessity where you have to stay at home or just be in a safe distance. I've seen a couple of my friends the past couple of weeks. I went to Florida a couple of weeks ago. We drove up there because, you know, airplanes and airports are just, they still make me and my family a little uncomfortable. Even though, you know, Maryland at least has slowed down on their cases and have been recently, for now, knock on wood, been doing well with the cases. And not so much with other places, obviously, in the US and the entire world, but, we just wanted to be safe in case. So we drove up there. It took us about, let's say, I want to say like 12, 13 hours. It was really fun, actually. I feel like the longer the car trips, like the road trips are, the shorter it feels. That's just me, though. That's probably just me. But again, I love long car rides. They are so much fun. I love road trips. As long as I'm not the one driving, or at least not yet, I don't know. My parents are very much expecting me to drive very soon. They're already planning my permit. Haven't even studied, have not looked at a book at all. So I have no clue what's to come next. I am of age, apparently. So we're gonna be driving soon. And I guess driving makes it more real. And it feels more like, wow, I'm actually aging. Like I'm actually getting older, and it's weird and it's awkward. And I've talked about this on my channel already of like just being really afraid of growing up. But I guess I'm kind of just looking at it in not such a big perspective, to the point that I get really scared and anxious about it. Recently I've been trying to just look at it as if it's like, oh, this is this, and it doesn't mean that this is gonna happen, it doesn't mean that that's gonna happen, it's just that. And you can say that it's one step farther to something else, another door, another opportunity, but I just want to look at it as like one thing, and that's what I am trying to look at, when I finally drive. It's just, I can finally drive. It doesn't mean that I'll grow up. It doesn't mean that I'm growing up. I can grow up whenever I want, And sometimes you are forced to grow up in some cases, but obviously whenever you're ready, then you mature and you, again, grow up. So I'm trying to think of growing up as a choice and not as something that needs to be forced on me, or else I get scared and I fuss up and I'm just like so nervous. So because everything in my life is a choice. Maybe not aging and maybe some specifics, I guess, but everything that is in control is loosely on me, is in my control, and I get to say whenever I want to grow up. So, maybe the whole world already sees me as a grown-up. I don't know, but, it matters what you see in yourself, and it always, what you see in yourself is the most important part of life. And it doesn't really matter what everyone else thinks, even though, colleges and school and just jobs and your careers, it seems like someone is in control of your life, but it's just a action. It doesn't really change the way that you look into life. It doesn't change your perspective of life. So as long as you keep a positive outlook and just seek for the best opportunities and the best emotions and like the best reactions to, some type of effect, as long as that all happens, your life is going to be amazing. And I'm hoping that's the case. I'm just scared of making those steps in fear of being rejected, in fear of being miserable, even though I know it's going to be great. But I don't know. It's just different. But yeah, I'm going to take a sip. This audio has already gone on for a while. I'm aware. I guess I'm already back on the the talkative stage. I'm not nervous anymore, thank goodness. But yeah, and obviously I have to address, with whatever is happening on social media and whatever is happening, in the news and just real life in our society. There has been a large split and a large movement going on. And honestly, I don't just think that it's Black Lives, like the Black Lives Matter movement, but it's also like, this month is LGBT plus month, which is amazing and it's so exciting. And it's so sad because usually this month it's where the community comes together and celebrates and like pride and joy, and they have all these huge parades and celebrations, but because of COVID-19, we, everyone can't be together, and it's really unfortunate, but I know that we're all excited and happy in spirit and always hopeful. And also I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like the Asian community has strengthened itself somehow, and, as an Asian American, I feel like at least it has strengthened us. And I think that these couple of months, Asian Americans have opened their eyes and seen the full image of our society. Or again, at least I have, with everything, huge things happening, everything changing, everything moving, because Asian Americans, we've been raised to just do things for the heck of it, and, do things and try things, but we never really open our eyes to the point of the reasoning behind those actions and the reasonings behind, those specific moments in life. And it doesn't just have to be anything that's someone else's life that might have affected us, but just the little things that we've done specifically have changed the course of everyone else's and ourselves lives. Ourselves lives are our lives. And I think that's just really interesting how Asian Americans have started to be more vocal and use their voice to make a change and be inclusive and being embracive to the fact that our society is doing something wrong and is wrong, and it needs to be fixed immediately, or else this world isn't gonna be amazing. It can't be, and it can't grow. And it's up to us, the people, to make a difference, because it's clear that the big companies, the big corporates, the people in Congress, and the people, up there with the president, it's clear that many of them will not change their ways. And as long as we use our voices to make a change and to talk about important subjects to our family, our friends, and our community in and outside of the internet, it's all of that is really important, changing the course of life. Because, a lot of people say that this year has just broken the world. It's clear that everything is changing. It's clear that it sucks. But in secrecy, in realistic ways, this has just been the climax of a huge underway of discrimination and just sadness and disappointment. And it's just now that it's been revealed. It's just now that we are finished with whatever the system, whatever this world has given us. We're just finished with it, and we just need it to change. Because it's really hard out there at the moment. And it's hard to say everything is fine when everything is not fine. But everything is okay for now. And justice is still not achieved. And honestly, in my perspective, even if we do get justice, it doesn't give back the life that we lost. And it's really sad that nothing will make up for what has been done. But I hope that change is made and change can be improved to avoid this sense of guilt again. Not that this guilt will ever disappear. It will always be in our past, in our history. But I just hope that this guilt does not repeat itself. It doesn't increase, and it only just gets better, and it just gives us a better perspective and a better reason to improve our society and improve our community and improve our government. And that's my hopes. I mean, it may be crazy, but at this point, everything is crazy. Everything is honestly in shambles. So might as well rebuild it to make it better. You know? Why have it rebuilt the same when we know that the system is broken? We know that everything is wrong, and it was wrong. And now we have the opportunity to change it. Why can't we just change it to be the best that it could possibly be? And I think people don't see that. And people need to realize that, or else not only are we as regular people going to be struggling, but them eventually will catch up and not be so great. Not be in the greatest situation. So, sip. Damn, 18 minutes almost already. I am a crazy person. I make no sense. But I just hope that society improves itself eventually. And I hope that at least the people in our society are more inclusive and more open-minded and more understanding and empathetic to others. And yeah, I hope that society improves, because I'm just so done with all this guilt. And I'm just so tired of people not being able to change their ways when it's just so easy to be nice. Just be nice, you know? Not again, but it's hard to be nice, I guess. It's hard to change your ways after all these years being stuck in your bad ways. But it'll just be so much more satisfying in the future. It would just be so much better, and the world would just be a happier place to live, and people won't be dreading living here anymore, and it'll be just more livable and more easier to thrive. Because I feel like recently we've just been living to survive, and we've just been slowly distancing ourselves from thriving. Distancing, haha, from thriving. So I just hope that one day our society improves so then we can keep thriving and making the world a better place. And I hope that our generation can fix that somehow. Obviously, our generation can't alone fix that. Yeah. Okay. I think that's good enough. Because I don't know, it's a harsh time. And it seems like everyone's gone back to normal somehow, in some way. But it's just hard. I'm just gonna end it now. Oh, well, this is a short one, isn't it? Sorry to be a downer. This should be like an exciting episode because it's like my comeback, but it just ended up being gibberish mostly because of my rambling, but also it's just depressing. I need to burp. Ooh. Oh, that was my banana. My rice. Nice. Anyways, so yeah, this is the end of it. I guess look at my links below in the description. It's been so long that I just completely forgotten how to end my videos. What is it called? Instagram. Follow my Instagram at Yvonne.nc, all lowercase. And follow my Twitter at DailyishFloater. Post on it a lot, and it's fun. Yeah. Follow my Goodreads. It's also down below. Click that link, because honestly, I need to read more. Dang. Yeah. I need to read more. My goal was, 15 books this year? No, 20 books this year. And it's already June, and I've read, 6. Which is decent. Some way. Somehow. Yeah. And, I don't know, other stuff is down below. Sign petitions. Donate anything that you can, and participate in protests if you can, but if you can't, and you're still trying to be safe from COVID-19, which is understandable, please, speak up, talk about it on your platforms, on social media, continue the conversation, don't let it die, because it's a really, really important movement that can effectively, maybe, if it's possible, which I hope it does. I have a lot of hope for it. It might affect our whole course of history for our future. And I hope it's a good way, a good effect. But, yeah. Just be the best that you can possibly be. I'll leave a link down below that will send you to a website that has all of 2020 resources, whether that's for COVID-19, whether that's for the Black Lives Matter movement, whether that's for the Yemen crisis. They are struggling from a humanitarian crisis, and people are dying, and a lot of people are not talking about it, and it would be greatly appreciated if you guys went over and signed petitions and donated for the government to involve itself, because people are dying and we need to help them, help the people. And again, speak up on Black Lives Matter, because they do, and a lot of people just still don't see it yet, and we need to change that. So, Black Lives Matter. Your life matters, my life matters, but most importantly, at the moment, Black Lives Matter, because a lot of Black people, a lot of African Americans have died and have struggled their whole entire lives to be themselves, when the world does not accept them, and therefore we need to help them. We need to help our minority brothers and sisters. So, yeah. Abolish the government, abolish the police. But not really. Obviously, the police system needs to improve, but it's just scary. But anyways, I'm gonna end it here before I ramble on even more than I've already have. So yeah. Bye. Bye.